Hey guys, this is my first impression slash mini review of the Vancer Gretxa. I've only been using this for 2 days since I only got it 2 days ago. And first of all, I want to say that I received the mouse exactly like this. Like I received the mouse with the grip tape on, with the milky white PTFE fit. I don't know if this is core press or not, but I don't really care. And KOS 8.0. Yeah, it's not on 120 amps, it's actually KOS 8.0. And sounds so fucking good on this mouse though. So, I don't know how to feel about this because it really makes my review kinda not fair because I received the mouse instantly upgraded out of the box, and I don't really want to remove the grip tape since the seller has already put it on so nicely for me, and the PTF and the PTFE fit as well. So if you want to main this mouse, I highly suggest you to upgrade it, especially the grip tip. The mouse fit is not really that important. The Omron 20M is actually still doable. It still sounds pretty good on the Omron 20Ms on the mouse, but I definitely like the KOS 8.0 better, obviously. It's so light. The clicks is so freaking light actually. So if you guys want to main this mouse, buy the BTL grip tips. Buy the BTL grip tips. Don't buy any other grip tips. BTL grip tip is so fucking good. It's one of the best grip tips I've ever used. It's better than the Razer Universal grip tip I've used on my Starlight before. Before this, after that I bought the BTL grip tip and replaced it on my Starlight. It's actually so good. Like, the Razer grip tip is good as well, don't get me wrong, but I'll say it's definitely thicker and it's good. It's thicker, and I don't know, I just feel like the BTL grip tip is just, it feels much more natural to me. Yeah, it feels a lot more natural, and the mouse doesn't get thick at all using BTL grip tips compared to the Razer. And yeah, the Razer is like you only can put a few specific place that you have to put. So yeah, if you can buy BTL grip tips, get it. Okay, so I want to start by saying that I bought this from Taobao, and I asked the seller if he could change the Omron 20 amps to KOS 8.0. He said okay, he can change it. So I buy the KOS 8.0 switches from the shop, and I bought the mouse feet, and I forgot to bought the BTL grip tip. So I told the seller that, oh, if I were to make another order, I would have to pay extra for the shipping fee, and he told me that it's fine, I'll give you a free grip tip. I was like, oh fuck, I was like, shit, yes, I got a grip tip for free, so that's good. Overall, this mouse, let me talk about the mouse quality first. When I first got it, I was like, holy shit, this mouse looks fucking amazing. Like, look how good it is with my Otsu. It looks so good with my Otsu, especially the grip tip. I'm glad I got a red one. It has a black one as well. The red one looks so good with the Otsu, and the build quality of this mouse is actually good. I'm really surprised. It's really better than I thought. When I look at the holes from the picture, all the hearts and all that, it looks kind of cheap, but when you actually have it in your hand and look at it closely, it's really well built. Yeah, it's really nice. So the shape is really similar to the final mouse. Like, if you watch Broad's review, everything he says is true. The final mouse and this mouse, don't talk about the weight. If you just take the weight out of the topic, it feels exactly the same. The whole these two mouse. I really love how it curve like that. If you look at these two mouse, the Gretxa is a bit longer, but I don't really feel it, being too big for me. It's still really good. If I look at it like that, if I look at it photos like that, I thought, the Gretxa might be too big for me, but it's actually not. I use fingertip style for my grip, so it works really well for me. Yeah. So the build quality is fine. There's no creaking. It's all pretty good, solid. The shape is final mouse shape. I love the final mouse shape. I really love how they curve. So it's like, I love it. And especially, I want to talk especially about the clicks. The clicks, this Gretxa clicks is one of the most lightest clicks I've ever got. I think this is actually the lightest clicks. I've used so many mouse. The Starlight actually it feels so heavy at first, but after you use it for a while, it gets lighter. But it's still not as light as Gretxa. Gretxa is like super light. It's so easy to use it, and it's so tactile because it's KOS 8.0, so it's really tactile, and it's so light. Like it takes no effort to spam it. It's so good when you play games like mobile games like Dota and all that. But even when you play shooting game, you can just spam it. It's so nice to spam it, and I won't even accidentally press it. It's not that light here. You can just accidentally press it by accident. That doesn't happen to me. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't happen to me. So when I play, it feels really good. And if compared to mouse like the ROG, the XM1, yeah, XM1 is kind of up there too. XM1 is really light clicks as well. But the Vancer is just slightly lighter. So I really like that about the clicks. I really enjoy using this mouse with clicks, and I really enjoy the mouse shape. And the mouse fit is, I don't think the original mouse fit is that bad, but I change it anyways because why not? I need to spend an extra like, how many was it? I think it's like $2 or $3. Kind of forgot about it, so I was like, why not? And this mouse fit glides really well. It glides the same. It glides the same as the Starlight. Don't really have any problem with it. So yeah, I don't know. I think the mouse fit is fine. So then let's talk about one of the weaker portion of the mouse, the side button. It's not as good as Final Mouse. Final Mouse side button is so tactile and it's actually really easy to press. But the side button on this mouse is fine. It's definitely still usable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it could be better. It could be better, and it's definitely better than the Super Light for sure. But where's my Super Light? Oh yeah, here's my Super Light. It's definitely better than Super Light for sure. Super Light is like the side button Super Light is kind of dog shit, but no, it's usable. But the Vancer is better, but it's not that good as well. Yeah. So overall, if you really love the shape of the Final Mouse and you really love the fact that the mouse curved like that, it feels so nice to hold the mouse. It feels so nice to hold when the mouse like going in like that. It's similar to Viper Mini. So people who really likes Viper Mini, if you like Viper Mini, you like Final Mouse shape, you like all the small mouse. What other mouse are there? Wait, I kind of forgot his name. If you like G-Wolf, yeah, G-Wolf HTS. If you like the G-Wolf HTS, you will love this mouse as well. Unless it's a bit big. It's a bit bigger than the Starlight Medium, but I don't think so it's that big. I don't feel any difference at all. I mean, it's just me, but I don't really feel any difference at all. My hand is like medium size. It's not that big as well, and it's good. It works perfect. I can do claw grip. I can even do palm grip. I can even do palm grip on here. It's a bit too small, but yeah, it's fine. I can even do palm grip if I want. I can even do claw grip if I want. And Super Light is actually kind of big for me. I mean, Super Light is fine for me, but after I use it in the long run, I kind of get tired. And after using so many small mouse like the ROG, the Starlight, and the Vancer, I start to think that the Super Light is kind of thick for me. The size is kind of thick, and it's kind of big. I mean, it's still usable, of course, but yeah, I don't know. I just prefer these three mouse better. And I prefer, at first I had these two mouse as my top two, but after having this is definitely my top two. The problem with the ROG is that it's too thick. I mean, it's fine. The ROG is fine. It's definitely one of my main mouse for sure. I thought this mouse would be my main, and it is my main until I try out more shape, and I tried out the Final Mouse shape. I was like, damn. When it curves to the side like that, it feels so good to hold, and in the long run, it actually feels my hand won't get tired in the long run. And after using this for a while, when I go to the ROG, I can't get used to how fat and how wide the mouse is. And I have to get used to I have to get used to Urgi for a while just to make it work again. So I definitely prefer Gretxa over Urgi. Sorry. So yeah. Overall, I've been talking about the good part of the Gretxa. Let me talk about the downside. So first thing about the downside is that the connectors feels really cheap. Yeah, this thing feels kind of cheap. I mean, for 70, I bought this mouse for 70 bucks, by the way. I bought it 70 bucks plus because I live in Asia, so the mouse is really cheap for me. The shipping is really cheap as well. It's like 5 bucks. The connector feels really cheap. It's really, how to say, plasticky, I would say. And yeah, the connector is really hard to pull out. Look at that. I really have to put a lot of force putting in. That's the first bad thing. It's not really a bad thing, but considering the price, right? If the only bad thing is this shit, I don't mind. The cable is pretty good. The cable is really good. It's USB-C. Whoa. And the second bad thing about the mouse, which is kind of annoying, it's not okay. It's actually the worst thing on the mouse for me personally. Is the on and off button. Like, holy shit! Look at this. Can you see it? It takes so much force to on it. I still can't on it. It's still not on yet. It's still not on yet. Like, I can't use one hand to on it. You see, I can't do this. I can do this on every single mouse, but I can't do, like, I can't on this mouse. I literally have to use two hands. Look at that. I literally have to use both hands to on the mouse always. So it's kind of annoying, but you know what? Every other aspect of the mouse is so good, and it only has like this annoying shit. It's whatever, man. I can deal with it. It's not like I will on and off the button consistently. So yeah, it's fine. It's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, and I don't really know, but I don't think the LED button is working. There's two buttons here. This is the report rate button for 1K ms, and this is the LED button, and I don't think it's actually working. I don't know. There's no light on it. So yeah, that's another bad thing about it. It's not really working. And the LED issues, you can actually adjust it in the Gretxa program, and I don't really have any problem for the Vancer Gretxa mouse program, so I'm kind of cool with it. I know that some people have a lot of problem with it. Maybe is the after it has updated, it's better now. So yeah, this is the second batch. Yeah, I forgot to mention that this is actually the second batch of the mouse. This is not, most of the review you've seen on the YouTube is actually the first batch of the mouse, and has like problems on the clicks, saying that it doesn't last long, and it's like sticks to the mouse. I didn't really have any problem about that at all. And the scroll wheel, oh yeah, the scroll wheel, I totally forgot to talk about the scroll wheel. The scroll wheel is fine. The scroll wheel is pretty good. I mean, the button is pretty good as well. I got no problem with it. It's really enjoyable. It doesn't make, there's no sound. It's pretty good. There's no sound at all. Yeah. So what else do I have to talk about? Like, overall, I really think that this mouse is super underrated. And I just want to make these videos to make people notice that, not notice, to like give attention to this mouse. The fact that the second batch is actually pretty good. It's really solid. This mouse is really solid for the price. If you can get it for like 70 bucks, 80 bucks with a 3370 sensor, dude, this is so good, man. And if you can actually mod it to KIOS 8.0, which I'm able to, and put on some grip tape if you don't like holes on your mouse, it's so good. It's so good. I love this shape. And if I didn't have the Starlight, this would be my main, 100%. But even now I got my Starlight, I don't really use it often because it's so expensive, right? It's such a high value mouse. I feel pressure using this often, you know. I feel like, oh, I scared if I keep using it, it will like break down or something. Just I'm just really how to say petty when I'm using this. So I don't even using this. I don't even use this mouse often. I only use it when I have to be like try hard gaming. I put this away most of the time, and when I play like normal games, mobile games, or like just chilling and scrolling around, playing normal games, I definitely use this mouse. It's so good, and I'm definitely not that scared to like trash this mouse around, because if it really gets spoiled or anything, I can just buy a new one. It's really not that expensive, which I hope it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it lasts long though. I don't really know what people say, like like Broadzy and the other reviewers say that, oh, this mouse looks like it doesn't it has durability issues, which I kind of disagree though. It looks like it'll last long for me. It's really solid. The clicks so far is really good. There's no problems. There's literally zero problems with the mouse. You can adjust the LED issues on the program, and yeah, I'll give this mouse is like 9/10. If you can make simple upgrades on this mouse, it's actually 9/10. The one point I take away is because of this, yeah. But overall, I love this mouse. I think a lot more people should notice this mouse, and a lot more people should consider this mouse to buy this mouse if they want a finer mouse shape, and you like small mouse. If you like big mouse and ergo mouse, this is not the mouse for you. But if you really like finer mouse, a Viper Mini, and all that small mouse, yeah, this mouse is super good. You should really consider this option, considering that it's so cheap and affordable. And that's all.